causing extensive damage and leaving many without homes. We have the latest from BC, where nearly 3,000 people have been displaced because of the wildfires. We'll tell you why locals are becoming increasingly frustrated. Plus, the remains of a third Canadian has been discovered in Florida as the search and recovery effort of the collapsed condo building nears an end. Ontario Premier Doug Ford visited Barrie Friday to survey the damage left behind by a tornado that saw wind speeds of over 200 kilometers per hour. The EF2 tornado ripped roofs off of at least 10 homes and overturned vehicles, leaving a trail of destruction. As Mike Drolet tells us, the community is coming together to help with the cleanup.
The 5 kids in Yulia Berkovich's daycare saw it first.
Kids were screaming like, no birds, what's going on to birds? Because they thought it's birds, but it wasn't the birds, it was part of a roof.
Their eagle eyes might have saved their lives. For Berkovich, instinct took over and she hurried them into the basement, seconds before the tornado hit her house.
And then I realized when I came out, I'm like, doors open, no roof. And then I looked up and then I got scared.
Her car was flipped over, the roof in smithereens. Across the street, Natalie Harris emerged from her own house, stunned by what she saw.
Holy! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, the roof is gone.
Minutes later, she was in the street, urging Yulia to get to safety.
Come outside! Yeah, your house is falling in. Come outside.
With winds topping out at 210 kilometers per hour, the tornado has been classified as a high-end EF2. Considering its size, climatologist Dave Phillips says there were remarkably few warning signs.
So often the sky can be black. You just know there's green shade to the. You just know that something wild and wacky is going to happen. But there wasn't really that ominous kind of look.
The city of Barrie is no stranger to tornadoes, one of the largest in Canadian history. An EF4 with winds over 330 kilometers per hour killed 8 people and damaged a large portion of the city in 1985. Living on the northern edge of Ontario's Tornado Alley, residents know the threat is real, but reality is still a shock.
Oh my God, I've never seen anything like this in my life.
For all the jagged nerves, a day later, there's a lot of relief being felt here. Lisa Lansbury's 2 children were in their rooms in the front of the house. The tornado skipped over the back.
Because if it had been coming this way, our house would have looked like those houses across the street. And my kids would have been in their rooms, so.
So you missed it by the width of the street?
Yes. Sorry, I'm just very emotional.
The tornado created a massive amount of damage along its 5-kilometer-long path. But despite all the destruction you see here, household items are among the most dangerous items in a tornado. One man we spoke with found his chainsaw dug deep into his back lawn after it had been sucked up and swirled around by these strong winds. 11 people were treated in hospital here, but considering how fast this tornado moved in, most people feel they got off lucky. Back to you.
A new glimmer of information as to when tourists and visitors can enter Canada. The Prime Minister says fully vaccinated Americans could be welcome in a matter of weeks. Abigail Beeman has more on the government's plan and what factors it hinges on.